if the roles were reversed, Brady behind that line basically coaches his way to 20 points scored because he's not going to be able to run around. He's going to insist that they're running the ball. Do I understand you correctly? The Chiefs being
the two safeties for Tampa, Whitehead and Winfield, were playing in St. Petersburg. Okay, it was a soft box for almost the entire game. They were daring Kansas City to run the ball, and the one time Kansas City actually did it in the third quarter, it worked, and then they went away from it. So yes, absolutely. Brady would have taken Darrell Williams or Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and they would have forced Tampa Bay's defense to respect the run. Absolutely. Yep.
So understood. So you're critical of the thinking, the lack of thinking, like not going into a run.
Yeah.
Physically, okay, fair enough. Because I just thought Patrick Mahomes played out of his mind. Just the stuff he was doing. If the dope catch the ball, we're going to watch that for the rest of our lives. Him throwing that ridiculous pass, and it bounces right off the dude's face mask, and it's just like, that's the kind of stuff we just can't hold Mahomes.
Yeah, but I'm saying he should have never put himself in those situations. And I don't and if that happens like a few times in the game, so be it. But that was like every other play for Kansas City. And I also want to make this clear. It's not just I'm not putting Patrick Mahomes at the top of the list of egregious violators of NFL, common sense and football IQ in that game. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy have to wear it too. But I am just flatly rejecting the idea that we call out Reid and Bieniemy, but somehow Mahomes gets praised when the team only scored 9 points. That people think that Brady in the media gets too many excuses get made for him. Scoring 9 points in the Super Bowl and then having, analysts say, man, Mahomes played a whale of a game. That's about, they stand out for him. Like that's a fanboy take to have after you lose by 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl and don't score a touchdown, and yet the quarterback played a good game? What? First time I had ever heard that. Here's Sebastian in Ohio on CBS Sports Radio. Hi, Sebastian.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, man. I got to get into this conversation. This is incredible because, this is something that I love to talk about. Anyway, listen, I don't want to say that to me, there's no possible way that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback this year in terms of what he's done. I'm not saying that Tom Brady did not have a good game. For sure he did. But you got to realize, if you watch the game, and I'm sure you did, we won't get into the very much details, but this guy won 15 games this year. Tom Brady was an average quarterback at best. Did he have a great line?
Whoa. Time out.
Okay.
He was an average quarterback at best. Only one quarterback in the NFL threw more touchdowns than him this year in the regular season.
Okay, let's talk about his record, because that's what produces everything. His record.
Okay.
What was his record at the end of before he went to the Super Bowl? What was his record?
They were 11-5.
Okay, and what was Patrick Mahomes' record?
He didn't play the last game, so he was what, fifth? He was 14-1.
So my point is, because they had a bad game on Super Bowl day.
Well, again, let me get this straight again. The team didn't score a touchdown, but Mahomes played a great game.
All right, let me ask you this.
No. I know. I want to hear you. I want to hear you answer that first. I want to hear your reaction. So they scored. They scored 9. The Chiefs scored 9 points, and Mahomes played well.
Yes, and I'll tell you why. I watched Patrick Mahomes all year. I will tell you why.
All right, so let me.
Your station for sports.
Way back. Get up. Get out of here. Go.
WKTY La Crosse, 96.7 FM, 580 AM. Your station for high school basketball throughout the La Crosse area is WKTY. Since 1948, WKTY has been your source for high school sports, bringing you the biggest matchups of the best teams. Proudly covering La Crosse Central, Logan, Aquinas, Onalaska, and Holman. WKTY brings you all the action. Now, let's go courtside to start today's game. Here's WKTY's Drew Kelly.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in to some high school basketball right here on WKTY 96.7 FM, 580 AM. Drew Kelly live with you here tonight as we have regional championship action between the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Prescott Cardinals. So glad you could tune in here this afternoon on WKTY. Also streaming on WKTYsports.com/video, the WKTY app, and also AroundRiverCity.com on Roku and Apple TV. This was supposed to be a 7 o'clock tip-off, but due to the incredibly dangerous temperatures here this evening, the wind chill warning in effect until tomorrow for the La Crosse area, this game being played at 4 p.m. here this afternoon. Inside information shows Prescott wanted it to be 2 p.m., but they're going to delay it a little bit here to 4 p.m. as the Aquinas Blue Golds will get set to go in the regional championship game. Records are about the same, 18-0 for Aquinas. They've had some issues with COVID, and the Prescott Cardinals are 18-2. Macy Donarski leads the Blue Golds at 19.6 points per game. J.C. Weisbrod right behind her, 18.8 points per game. As far as the Prescott Cardinals, they are going to be led by Isabel Lalens, currently scoring 21.9 points per game. You got three other players in double figures. We're going to have the national anthem in just a moment. Let's take a quick break. We'll have the starting lineups and tip-off next. This is playoff basketball on WKTY.
As Western Wisconsin sports leader, WKTYsports.com has you covered with all the latest on your favorite teams. Packers, Brewers, Bucks, and Badgers, along with all the area high school and college teams, are all on WKTYsports.com. Read new original content from the WKTY crew, including the Rockies Daily Play Sports betting column from WKTY Morning Show host Dave Carney. Listen live or catch up with what you've missed at WKTYsports.com. Your home for the sports you care about in Wisconsin.
Midwest Family Entertainment.
I'm Brittany Stiles, the manager of Midwest Family Entertainment, and I would love the chance to chat with you about your big day. We want to be there for it, all of it. A lot of the process is pre-planning to be sure everything goes as smoothly as possible, and that's where I come in. We'll work together closely to make sure you get everything you want for your dance, dinner, music, ceremony, whatever you envision. Let's make it happen. Visit our website and click on reservations to connect with me.
MidwestFamilyEntertainment.com.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, please, have a seat. So here's the thing. When this company brought you on, we took a chance on you. You didn't have that 4-year college degree we typically look for.
Right.
But we gave you a shot anyway. And since then, you've worked incredibly hard and given it your all.
Thanks.
You've been an important asset to the team, but I don't think you can be an intern here anymore. We want to hire you.
You're serious?
Absolutely.
Find your next great employee. Introduce yourself to the Grads of Life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
I won't let you down.
I know.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
Back here at Aquinas High School, Drew Kelly live with you here this evening. Tyler Woodward alongside me as well doing the videography. Grant Bill's back in the studio in WKTY, keeping us on the air. Prescott and Aquinas getting set for the regional championship in Division III. This is the first year in many years for Aquinas in Division III. They have moved up due to all the different teams not being eligible as far as the COVID protocol. Let's take a look at these starting lineups here for the Aquinas Blue Golds. A 5'7" sophomore, Macy Donarski, number 2. A 5'3" senior, number 11, Bree Barr. A 5'8" junior, number 14, Elena Bagnevsky. A 5'8" sophomore, number 22, Shea Barr. And number 24, a 5'11" junior, J.C. Weisbrod. As far as the Prescott Cardinals, it'll be number 3, a 5'4" senior, Sydney Matzik. Number 11, a 5'8 senior, Tori Bank. Number 15, a 5'11 senior, Nicole Dahlman. Number 21, a 5'9 senior, Isabella Lenz. And a 6-foot freshman, Lila Posthuma. The Prescott Cardinals center down inside. So the freshman going to go up against a very guard-heavy attack for the Aquinas Blue Golds. They like to trap. They like to get up and down the floor quickly, and they will have possession of the basketball to start this game as they'll go left to right from our vantage point up here in the bleachers. And as those of you watching on WKTYSports.com/video, the WKTY app, and around River City on Roku and Apple TV. Macy Donarski with it. Thought about a long two. Gets it off now to Shea Barr. Barr off to Bagnevsky. She drives right of the lane. Now a nice up and under move. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound. Second chance opportunity. No good. J.C. Weisbrod, that is, who missed a couple of shots. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Lila Posthuma. And Aquinas will keep it with 17:37 to go here first half. Just underway. Regional Championship Saturday at Aquinas High School. Pass goes to Shea Barr. Now top of the key it goes for Bagnevsky. Elena Bagnevsky stops at the left elbow. Looks for some help. Finds Bree Barr on the left side. And now top of the key for Macy Donarski. Donarski right wing. Puts up the shot with her left hand. And it goes. A friendly roll there. And getting on the board early is Macy Donarski. It's 2-0 Aquinas. Here's the quick trap. Ball is thrown into the front court, stolen away by the Blue Golds. They're not going to waste any time trying to get some pressure on the offense. And now an easy layup underneath. Elena Bagnevsky takes advantage. Good passing. Getting past the Cardinals trap after they force a turnover. It's 4-0. Just over a minute gone by. And here is a nice pass down to a wide open Tori Bank. And Bank will lay it off the glass for two. They broke the Blue Golds' pressure that time. And just as quickly, Elena Bagnevsky goes back the other way and gets her second bucket. It's 6-2. Another steal by Bagnevsky and another bucket. And it's 8-2. A quick timeout here by Prescott. 16:32 to go. If you're on TV, you're going to have to keep up in a hurry because these are going to be back and forth type scores. 16:32 to go here in the first half. We're going to keep it here for the time being. The Blue Golds just coming out of that full court press and just causing havoc for the Prescott Cardinals right now. And even though they're 8-2 on the season, Prescott probably hasn't seen this type of aggressive defense before this year. And obviously they were able to defeat Durand last night, 57-34. Aquinas all over Arcadia last night, 74-28. And already off to a fantastic start in this opening minute and a half. Not even that. It's 8-2. And a quick timeout was called by Prescott. So it'll be Cardinals ball coming out of the timeout. Tori Bank will inbound it here. She gets it into Isabella Lenz. Back to Bank. Bank will cross the timeline. Tries to go inside. Ball loose on the floor. It looks like it's going to be a foul or a kick. It's going to be a foul called, a pushing foul inside on Aquinas. It'll be Elena Bagnevsky, her first personal, team's first as well. No fouls so far on Prescott. Inbounds pass will go out to the top of the key, and now in the lane, it's number 15, Nicole Dahlman. Dahlman back outside to Bank. Bank around the screen, has it right side. Loses control momentarily, and now a little bit too aggressive defensively. Getting in her cylinder that time was Bree Barr. Bank gets knocked over, and that's the first personal on her, second on the team. Bank will inbound, gets it to Lenz in the right corner. Now back to Bank on the right wing. Cross-court pass. It goes to Sydney Matson. Into the corner for three. That is no good from Lily Posthuma. Offensive rebound by Bank, and she puts it back up and in. Tori Bank with her second bucket. She's got all four Cardinal points. Here's Macy Donarski, who puts it up with her left hand. A little hook shot up and good. Second bucket of the night for Donarski. A steal on the other end, and here is Bagnevsky for three, and she knocks it down. Elena Bagnevsky with 9 points. Donarski with 4, and it's 13-4. 15:38 to go here in the opening half. Here's Lily Posthuma. Inside, ball is loose on the floor. Laws in control of it was Nicole Dahlman. 2-on-1 break. Here's Macy Donarski all the way to the hole herself, and she lays it off the glass for two. Macy Donarski with 3. Up ahead to Postuma. Postuma goes around a screen, now across the timeline as they go right to left. Another steal as they throw it away. Up ahead, the pass to Bagnevsky. She was swatted at the rim, and it is rebounded. Now out to the top of the key for Donarski. Her shot is short, no good. Air ball, and it goes back to Prescott. 15-4, 15:02 to go here in the opening half. Here is Lily Postuma up ahead to Sydney Masick, and now they throw it into the right block. It goes to Isabella Lenz, and Lenz is able to kiss it off the glass for 2. She averages 22 points a game for this Prescott team. 3-pointer on the way, put up no good by J.C. Weisbrod, and the rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Up ahead, they break the Aquinas press. No good. The blocking of the basketball, even though it was a 2-pointer put up by Lenz, as she was able to get the offensive board and the putback. Aquinas was able to get back in time. 15-8, 14:22 to go. Weisbrod back outside. 3-pointer put up by Bree Barr off the arc. No good. Offensive rebound taken by Shea Barr, and now ball loose on the floor, picked up by Weisbrod, and her shot is no good. Finally controlled by Prescott, and it is Dahlman, and it's going to be a foul called on Aquinas. That'll be the third team foul. Second personal foul called on Elena Bagnevsky. She's got 9 points here in the early going. Isabella Lenz. Lenz trying to get through the defense, crosses the timeline, driving right side, kicks it underneath. Wide open underneath was Banks. She missed the shot, no good. And the ball is tied up. Possession arrow keeps it with Prescott. 13:52 to go here, first half. Drew Kelly, Tyler Woodward, and Grant Bills producing, videographing, and announcing today's game. Here's the inbounds pass. It goes to Lenz, who is wide open in the lane. She missed the shot off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound put up by Dahlman. No good on the second chance opportunity. She gets it again. And a foul on the floor now. They're going to get Macy Donarski with a reach in. They say she got the wrist. 14 fouls here with 13:44 to go. Lenz trying to find a teammate. Gets it out to the perimeter to the right side. It goes to Sydney Matzik. Now they throw it around to the left side for Lenz. Isabella Lenz trapped. Tries to get it to the left side, and it's going to be a jump ball. This time it favors Aquinas. Getting her hands in the passing lane that time was Macy Donarski, and it goes back to the Blue Golds on a turnover. 13:33 to go here, opening half. 7-point lead for the Blue Golds. Donarski gets it into the front court. She's got it top of the key. Off into the corner it goes for Bree Barr. Back to Donarski. Donarski driving, stops at the free throw line, now attacks again, retreats to the right wing. Donarski again gets into the lane. Opposite corner, 3-pointer put up. Good. Fiona O'Flaherty with a tray ball. And now they'll once again put up the full court press. Up the floor, easily breaking the press, and an easy layup on the other end is Nicole Dahlman. Coach Dave Donarski doesn't like it. 18-10 the score, 12:58 to go, first half, 30-second break. We're back after this. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
You've gone far in your career. A master's could get you further. Earn your master's degree online from UWL. Choose from in-demand programs like data science, healthcare administration, IT management, and cybersecurity. A master's degree online on your time. Go to uwlax.edu/YOU.
UWL Extended Learning, connecting a university and the community.
Back here at Aquinas, Drew Kelly live with you here tonight. 12:58 to go here in the first half. It's 18-10. Blue Golds on top of the Prescott Cardinals. Cardinals are 18-2 on the season. Blue Golds undefeated at 18-0. Around a screen comes Macy Donarski. They force the double team. Now get it off to J.C. Weisbrod. Weisbrod looks for some help. Finds Shea Barr on the right wing. Now back to Weisbrod, top of the key. J.C. Weisbrod, crossover dribble, spins into the lane, puts up the shot, short, no good. And we've got a whistle and a jump ball. It's going to go to Prescott. A little bit lucky for Aquinas there. It wasn't a reach-in foul. That would have been their 5th of the first half with 12:31 to go until halftime. Sydney Matzik will cross the timeline here for Prescott. Get it up to Brink. And now Bank will have it left side into the corner now for Posthuma. Lily Posthuma. Top of the key it goes for Dahlman. And now back to Matzik. Bank baseline drives, kicks it out to the free throw line. Open jumper is good by Nicole Dahlman. Dahlman with her second bucket of the evening. It's 18-12. 12 minutes to go here first half. Macy Donarski has it go off her leg out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Prescott. Breaking it up that time was Isabella Lenz. 6-point lead for Aquinas. Just over 6 minutes gone by in this opening half. Bounce pass will go to Donarski. Donarski has it out of the top of the key. Man-to-man defense being applied right now by the Cardinals. Donarski, step back jumper, right of the lane, off the glass, high off the glass for 2. Macy Donarski now with 8, 20-12, 11:42 to go here opening half. Driving baseline this time, it is number 25. That is Lily Posthuma. Somehow gets out to Bank on the left wing, and her three is no good, goes over the backboard and out of bounds, and Aquinas will get it. Cardinals will play half-court defense here on this possession. Aquinas leads by 8. Try to extend this lead. Top of the key is Macy Donarski, driving right of the lane, stops, picks up her dribble, gets it opposite corner for Flaherty again. Flaherty misses the shot. Weak side rebound, J.C. Weisbrod. And Weisbrod stepped on the baseline as she got that rebound. So it will go back to Prescott here with 11:21 to go opening half. So it'll be Matzik crossing the timeline here for Prescott. She's got it left side, hands it off to Lenz. Isabella Lenz runs right side of the floor. Now a beautiful dime inside for Sydney Matzik. Matzik all alone underneath. It's now 20-14. 11:02 to go here in the opening half. Macy Donarski will cross the timeline for Aquinas, going left to right. Donarski triples with the right hand, gets all the way towards the rim, misses the shot, no good. Ball loose. Taken now by number 21, Isabella Lenz on the rebound. They throw it up the floor into the front court. Matzik off to Posthuma. Beautiful feed inside for Bank. And Bank gets a bucket, and Aquinas needs a timeout. We got a 4-point game. 10:39 to go here in the first half. A full timeout. We'll take 60 as well. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
If it's happening in Wisconsin sports, you'll hear about it on the Wisco Sports Show.
Bart Winkler, friend of the show, as a fellow UW Lacrosse Eagle, I think we need to have an honest conversation about our contemporary, Brian Gutekunst, who is the general manager of the Packers. Now, I used to blindly defend him, and I would always refer to him as a UWL guy, very obnoxiously as a bit. Where do you stand on your fellow UW Lacrosse Eagle?
I view him, honestly, I mean, I'm going to double check his graduate diploma because he thinks he's a UWL Eagle. He's acting more like someone who went to Viterbo.
Whoa, I love that take.
I dated a girl from Viterbo for not a long time because
sure.
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
Those extra 3 blocks in that walk of shame, it's too long.
Talking Wisconsin sports with Grant Bills. It's the Wisco Sports Show, weekdays from 4 to 6 on WKTY.
Some fireworks on a frigid afternoon here in La Crosse. It's 20-16, 10:37 to go here in the opening half. It's Aquinas with a 4-point lead against Prescott, the number 2 seed in this region. Macy Donarski with it in the front court, gets it off to Bree Barr, back to Macy Donarski. Donarski splits a double team, puts off the shot off the glass, and gets it to go. Donarski doing work down inside. She's now got 10. 22-16, 10-14 to go. Up ahead, it's Dahlman putting a shoulder into the defender, had a shot at the rim, and she took advantage. She's now got 6. 22-18, back and forth we go here from Aquinas tonight. Into the corner, three-pointer put up. Too short, no good for Bailey Tayush, and Prescott comes away with the rebound. Up ahead, top of the key, it goes to Dahlman. Dahlman, they throw it into the corner for Matzik. Matzik drives around her defender, puts up the shot at the baseline, no good. Reach-in foul on Prescott as Macy Donarski got the rebound, and it will go the other way. Donarski checks out, so too does Shea Barr. Checking in is Weisbrod and Bagnevsky. So J.C. Weisbrod will cross the timeline here for Aquinas. Off to the left side it goes for number 11. That is Bree Barr. Barr into the corner. And it's O'Flaherty. Right wing now for Bagnevsky. Bagnevsky steps back, looking for somebody to throw it to. Now right wing it goes for Bagnevsky. Around a screen here is Bree Barr. Back to Bagnevsky. And now into the corner. Long two put up. Got it to go. Bree Barr with her first points of the night. She gets on the scoreboard. It's now 24-18, 9:08 to go. Here's the long pass up ahead. Stuffed at the rim is Lily Posthuma. And it'll go back to the Prescott Cardinals after the block underneath by Aquinas.
Stay home, Casey, stay home.
9:05 to go. Here, opening half. Drew Kelly live with you here this evening. Driving around her defender is Brinley Gehring. And Gehring will get the bucket to go. Counted in the foul.
Blue Bulls now is up to 12, Fiona O'Flaherty. Her first.
Fiona O'Flaherty picks up the first personal foul, and the first free throw is up no good. She gets one more opportunity here. Brinley Goring, second free throw, missed it, no good. And the ball not saved there by Lily Posthuma. And it goes back to Aquinas with 8:56 remaining in the opening half. Macy Donarski checks back in. Bree Barr checks out here momentarily for the Blue Golds. Donarski will cross the timeline here for Aquinas. She's got it right wing, goes around the screen, now has the top of the key. Off to the right side it goes for Weisbrod, stops on the baseline, tries to go opposite corner, it was picked off by Goring. Goring into the front court, slows it down here for Prescott in the front court. Goring on the right wing, shoots for three, that one is good. Brinley Goring with a three-pointer, first three-pointer of the afternoon for Prescott, and it's 24-21. Now driving around her defender and getting all the way to the rim is Macy Donarski for another easy bucket there. She's got 12. Here's the pass up ahead. It goes to Dahlman up ahead. Beautiful pass between Posthuma and Bank. And Tori Bank gets the bucket. It's 26-23. 8 minutes to go, first half. A back and forth affair. Neither defense really solving the other. Into the corner it goes. Three-pointer by Fiona O'Flaherty, and she knocks it down for her second tray ball here of this first half. 29-23. Isabella Lenz can't handle the cross-court pass from Posthuma, and it's a turnover on the Cardinals, and back it goes to the Blue Golds. 7:42 to go. Checking into the ball game, Aaron Boltman here for the Cardinals. 7:35 remaining here, first half. Macy Donarski has it right wing, now top of the key for Bree Barr, and now into the corner. Three-pointer put up, no good. There, attempted by Bagnevsky. Now Isabella Lenz spins, gets to the baseline, put up the shot. Aaron Boltman, it was swatted away by Macy Donarski, and it stays with the Cardinals. 6-point lead here for the Blue Golds. Bounce pass goes inside, and it's going to be a turnaround left-handed hook by Nicole Dahlman. No good. Donarski comes away with a rebound. Donarski into the corner for Bree Barr. She was 5 of 5 from the three-point arc last night, and now a foul called on Prescott Looks like 2 shots at the line for Bree Barr. She went from left to right towards the lane, put up the hook shot. It was no good, but she was hacked, and she'll shoot a couple of free throws here. Barr's got 2 points so far here this evening. First free throw is up and good. Make it 3 for the night. 30-23, 7:07 to go here, opening half. And that one's up and good as well. So Bree Barr has 4, 31-23, 7:02 to go. And here is Goring. Goring crosses the timeline, now puts on the brakes, looks for some help, finds Isabella Lenz. Lenz around a screen, she's got it right wing, now between her legs. Double teamed is Lenz. Now she gets it back, had it stripped away momentarily. Try to go inside for Nicole Dolman, but it's a 3-second violation, and it goes back to the Blue Golds on the turnover. Elena Bagneski will check out. Checking in is Bree Barr. Denarski will cross the timeline here for the Blue Golds momentarily. 6:40 to go here. Right side. And now back to Shea Barr. Left wing it goes. O'Flaherty thought about another 3. Now Bree Barr into the corner. O'Flaherty drives between the circles. Stops, picks up a dribble, gets it off to Macy Denarski. Off a couple of screens. She has it at the free throw line. Has it knocked out of her hands. She gets it back and puts up the shot. Foul called inside, and she'll go to the line for a pair. 31-23 the score, trying to make it a double-digit lead for the Blue Golds with 6:18 remaining in the first half. Student section making barking noises. All right. And no Cardinals barked, but it is what it is. Second one is good as well. 33-23, 6:16 to go here in the first half. And almost stolen away again. Here's the pass tipped to Lily Postuma and back to Brindley Goring. Goring off to the right side. It goes to Isabella Lenz, and her pass back to Goring on the baseline is out of bounds. A little bit too strong for her to handle. And it goes back to Aquinas. Timeout called by Cardinals. See the length of the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second break. We'll take it as well. 6:04 to go here in the opening half. 10-point lead for Aquinas. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
Midwest Family Entertainment.
Congrats, you're engaged. I'm Brittany Stiles, the manager of Midwest Family Entertainment, and I would love the chance to sit down with you, find out what you want for your special day, and share with you the overall experience of what you receive with Midwest Family Entertainment as part of your wedding team. I'm here to help make things go as smoothly as possible for you, from your ceremony to cocktail and dinner, dancing, and even more. If you like personal attention, this is where you need to be.
MidwestFamilyEntertainment.com.
Back here at Aquinas High School, Drew Kelly live with you here this evening. 6:04 to go here in the first half. 33-23 the score. Aquinas on top of the Cardinals of Prescott, who are 18-2 on the season. Looking to go to 19-2 and knock off the back-to-back state champions, Aquinas Blue Golds, as the pass is knocked out of the hands of Bree Barr and out of bounds. Last touched by Brindley Goring, so it stays with Aquinas. Inbounds pass goes to Macy Denarski. The 1-1-3 defense being applied by the Cardinals. And they'll get it off to J.C. Weisbrod. Weisbrod has it at the free throw line. Jumper on the way. That one rims it and out. No good. Brianna O'Flaherty gets the rebound, and she's looking for some help. Trying to find Macy Denarski. It'll be a jump ball right in front of the Prescott bench, and it stays with Aquinas. 5.5 minutes to go, 33-23. Inbounds pass goes to Macy Denarski, and Denarski will set up the play. Macy with the right side. Dribbles with the right hand, now dribbles back to the left side. Trying to get some space in the middle of the floor. Backdoor feed to J.C. Weisbrod, and she knocks it down. Weisbrod with her first points of the evening. She's got 2, and the lead extends to 12. 35-23, 5:05 to go. Three-pointer by Isabella Lenz. Wide open for three, but an air ball. Rebounded by Macy Donarski. Up ahead to J.C. Weisbrod. Weisbrod slows it down and has a nice, calm layup on the other end. Didn't rush the shot with two defenders right there, and now Isabella Lenz on the other end trying to force the action, and she has a chance for a couple of free throws at the charity stripe on her offensive possession. 37-23, 4:49 to go here in the half. Free throw is up and good. Lenz, who averages 21 points a game, now has 5 on the evening. Shea Barr got called for the foul, and the second free throw by Lenz is also good. They start 5 seniors on this in the lineup for Prescott. Bounce pass will come to Macy Donarski. Donarski crosses the timeline, dribbles to the right side, takes a screen. Now top of the key it goes for Gracie Kronk, and Kronk just checked into the ball game, and she cans a three wide open from the top of the key. 40-25 the score, 4:25 to go here until halftime. Three-pointer on the other end by Bank, and she responds. Tori Bank now with 11 points here in the opening half. 40-28, 4:13 to go until halftime. Drive and kick into the corner. Bree Barr, too strong. Weak side rebound by Kronk. And now it's going to be a traveling violation on Aquinas. Goes back to the Cardinals of Prescott. .406 to go. We'll change balls for hygiene reasons. .406 to go. Pass off to the right side, it goes for Dahlman. Now top of the key for Goring, and left side it goes for Bank. Bank into the corner for Goring. Goring drives, kicks it to Bank, top of the key. Back to Goring out of the left wing. She'll launch for three. This one is short, no good. Offensive rebound by Dahlman. Her putback off the glass for two. Nicole Dahlman now with 8 points. It's 40-30, 3:35 to go here opening half. Macy Donarski drives it in the lane, kicks it corner for Bree Barr. She missed it too strong, no good. Long rebound into the front court taken by Lenz, and now up ahead, it's going to be a bucket by Tori Bank. Bank now with 13 points. 40-32, 3:15 remaining here in the opening half. A back and forth high scoring affair. This has been a fun one to watch. Donarski out on the right side, dribbles to the top of the key. Is double team now. Thought about double teaming at the perimeter was the Prescott defense. Now J.C. Weisbrod back into the corner for Bree Barr. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Needed Bree Barr to get going. She had 5 of those in last night's game. She now has 7 here this evening. Cross-court pass almost stolen away now. It will be stolen away by Macy Donarski up ahead, and she lays it off the glass for 2. Counted in the foul. Macy Donarski taking over this game. 45-32, just when it looks like Prescott has a chance to get back into it. The Blue Golds extend their lead even further. And one opportunity coming up. That one off the back iron, no good. She missed it. Rebound comes down to number 25, and that is Lily Postuma. Postuma drives to the sideline, tries to go cross-court pass, picked off there by Fiona O'Flaherty, and now up ahead to Macy Donarski. Her shot is no good. Offensive rebound by O'Flaherty. Actually, that is Kronk. My apologies. Gracie Kronk gets the loose garbage, and she's able to put it back up and in. She's got 5 now in the half. 47-32, 2:09 to go in the first period, and a three-pointer put up by Goring. Nobody even looked at her while she went up for that tray ball, and it's a three-pointer. Goring has 6 points here on the afternoon. I want to remind you that teenagers play high school sports. Some perspective for a sense of purpose, some play to inspire others, and some for the friendships they develop. Very few mention they participate to get an athletic scholarship because they know that less than 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. Whatever the reason they're playing, student-athletes enjoy all the benefits of participation, including making better decisions. A message from WKTY and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. 47-35, 2:03 to go. Aquinas will have possession out of the timeout. Coach Donarski not liking that Goring had a wide-open three there. She now has 2 of them on the game. 6 points for her. Donarski stops at the top of the key, now attacks. Gets it off to J.C. Weisbrod. Weisbrod with the floater in the lane. Missed it short, no good. Rebounded by Isabella Lenz. Lenz flies it to the front court, gets it off to Tori Bank, and now back to Lenz on the top of the key. She'll launch from the 3, and she goes. Rattles in for her. Isabella Lenz with her first 3-pointer. She's now got 7. Donarski drives, kicks to Fiona O'Flaherty. 3-pointer on the way for her. She missed it, no good. 47-38, rebounded by Lenz. Up ahead goes to Sydney Matzik, and Matzik has to go back to Lenz. Blocked away there by Macy Donarski. Offensive rebound back to Lenz. 3-pointer put up. Rimmed in and out. Finally rims out a couple of times, and it's going to be Gracie Kronk who gets the rebound. Blue Golds with the basketball with 1:08 to go, first half. Weisbrod hands it off now to O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty dribbles to the left side, hands it off for Macy Donarski. Macy driving left of the lane, loses it off her foot, goes out of bounds, and goes back to the Cardinals of Prescott. They trail by just 9 with 57.5 seconds to go. This feels like a state tournament game. It is back and forth. It is highly competitive, and a 3-pointer put up by Lenz. Her second tray ball. Isabella Lenz cuts the lead to 6 for Aquinas with 42 seconds until the halftime break. Donarski flying all the way to the hole, missed the shot. They don't call the foul. Up ahead, Bank has to slow things up. She's double-teamed, tries to get it to Lenz, and now top of the key for Dahlman. Left side, a long 2 put up, and good. Erin Boltman gets her first points tonight. It's 47-43. Coach Donarski is just going to play for one shot. What a game this has been. 12 seconds until halftime. Macy Donarski out on the right wing. Dribbles with the right hand and hands it off now to a 3-pointer. No good that time by J.C. Weisbrod. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to go back to Prescott with 0.6 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass to Matzik, and she's not going to get the shot off. And that is how we're going to end the first half. What an opening 18 minutes of action here as the Aquinas Blue Golds hold a 4-point lead over the Prescott Cardinals. We're going to take a quick break, and we're back to recap the first half action right after this. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
Night fishing offers opportunities to catch fish when the pressure is off. Hi, this is Kevin Millard with another WKTY Outdoors tip for you. You can still fish your favorite spots, just at a different time of day when most fishermen are off the hard water. Crappies and walleyes will move up shallow around weeds and weed lines looking for a meal of baitfish, bugs, and invertebrates. Bring along some glow-in-the-dark jigs and rattling lures to help fish better see and hear your offerings. Take the tip-ups along too, as northerns can cruise through those same weedy areas. Bring along an extra flashlight to charge up those lures and for safety too. Live bait is your best bet with some shiners or crappie minnows, and be safe. Let someone know when you're headed up and coming back home. Better yet, take a friend or family member along so they can enjoy a good time on the water with you. Listen for more tips every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with WKTY Outdoors on WKTY 96.7 FM, 580 AM.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org. Well, I finally did it. I improved my credit score.
You're kidding, right?
No.
How are we supposed to be the bad boys of electro-synth pop if you're out there being responsible? The band is about to be discovered. This is our year.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a while now.
You think anyone in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was worried about their credit score?
I never really thought that.
Of course they weren't. Rock stars aren't supposed to think about that kind of stuff. We're supposed to think about how many guitars we've smashed, write aggressively sensitive power ballads, start questionable fashion trends, tragically break up and blame creative differences.
All right. I thought maybe it was time to take control of my finances, you know? Start using a budget, get out of debt, set some goals.
A budget? Debt? Set some goals? Listen, I knew that we'd have our creative differences, but I was hoping they'd involve a little more scandal.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
My name is Katie Brigham. I'm the marketing coordinator at Cooley Cap.
And I'm Jim from SignPro.
We had a cargo van for our food pantry in Prairie du Chien. I reached out to a number of companies, and Jim got back to me immediately.
Luckily with Katie, she had a lot of really great notes.
Literally, that was a quick sketch. And of course, there was a committee who were all going to weigh in. So it was a tall order, and I did feel like I might be setting them up for failure, but they just delivered it. It's colorful, it's attention-getting, it's gorgeous. They knocked it out of the park.
So think about a vehicle wrap.
It was really a no-brainer.
Consider the budget, the impact it can have for your business.
It's a moving billboard.
And think about how good it'll make you look to your community.
Yes, Jim made me look great. I love it.
Go to a pro. Sign Pro. 7823456.
Back here at halftime, and what an 18 minutes we just had as the Aquinas Blue Golds have some adjustments to make defensively. They currently lead the Prescott Cardinals 47-43, number 1 versus number 2 in this regional, trying to advance to the sectional semis coming up next Thursday evening. Drew Kelly live with you here at Aquinas High School, taking a look at the scoring in that first half. 16 points for Macy Donarski. She led all scorers. 7 points for Bree Barr. 6 points for Fiona O'Flaherty. She had a couple of three-pointers. 9 points for Elena Bagnevsky. 4 points for J.C. Weisbrod, and 5 points off the bench for Gracie Kronk. As far as the Prescott girls, 6 points for Brindley Goring, 2 points for Sydney Matzik, 13 points for Tori Bank. Also 2 points for Erin Boatman, 8 points for Nicole Dahlman, the player inside, and also number 21, Isabella Lenz, who averages 21 points a game. She currently has 12 on the evening. A couple of three-pointers, a couple of free throws in there as well. Really only started but didn't score. It was Lily Postuma, but she did a nice job on the boards against the Aquinas Blue Golds. Blue Golds defense is going to have to make some adjustments, as we just mentioned, as they have really been ineffective as far as trapping in the backcourt. Prescott's been able to just really easily throw the ball over their heads into the front court and just take advantage of the numbers. You take a look at what last year's team had. It had the length, it had the size, it had the height to really affect those issues, especially in the backcourt. And for about 3 minutes there, it was just very effective for the Aquinas defense. Really, the Cardinals couldn't do anything against the trap. And then all of a sudden, they were able to make a couple adjustments, and that trap really had no effect. So it'll be interesting to see if Aquinas is that aggressive going into the second half, because they really were a little bit of a sieve, a little bit as far as defensively these last 4 or 5 minutes, just going back and forth offensively with the Cardinals. We're going to take one final break. We'll have the second half coming up for you after this. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
I'm Dan Patrick, and this is Above the Noise. The NBA's big matchup on the first post-NFL weekend is a good one. The Nets visit the Warriors on Saturday night. The two teams are kind of in opposite directions. Warriors lost their stars. KD's now a net. Klay Thompson's hurt. The Nets brought in new stars, Kyrie and KD and James Harden, the new big three. And yet, both teams are hovering around 500. The key difference is the Warriors look like they're having a lot of fun. Steph Curry has been magnificent. The role players doing their best. The Nets, on the other hand, seem frustrated. They have a major problem on the defensive side of the ball, and they're dropping games they have no right losing. With all of that being said, for now, the Warriors are just a nice story. They probably don't have the manpower to come out of the West, probably not even thinking about doing that. But the Nets, They're an actual title contender. Be nice for Brooklyn fans if they actually started playing like those title contenders. I'm Dan Patrick, and this is Above the Noise.
Guys, Valentine's Day is this Sunday. Are you still looking for a great Valentine gift for your special someone? Then give her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas. Available exclusively at pajamagram.com. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own soft skin. She'll love slipping these on every night, all year round, because the texture and touch of naturally nude pajamas is so soft and luxurious, they'll melt away her stress. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Check them out at pajamagram.com. Best of all, every pajamagram includes free gift packaging, which means you don't have to wrap a thing. So get her naturally nude pajamas and your free gift packaging today. Just go to pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Valentine's Day is guaranteed. That's pajamagram.com.
What is a parlay bet and how does it work? I'm Dave Carney, and this is Sports Betting 101. A parlay is a single sports wager that involves two or more bets combined into one. This can include point spreads, money lines, totals, futures, or even prop bets, as long as they're bets on different games. The allure of these bets has always been a larger payout than choosing a single team to win. But there's more gamble to these types of wagers because every leg of the parlay needs to not lose in order to win. If one leg loses, the whole parlay loses. The flexibility of a parlay bet also makes it attractive to sports gamblers. You can combine multiple sports into your parlay bet. For example, you can take the Packers, the Bucks, and the Wild in one single bet. If they all win their bet, no matter what kind of bet you place, you win. If even one of them loses their side of the bet, though, you lose. It's always important to remember that if you had bet those 3 games individually and had gone 2-1, you would have profited, as opposed to losing the whole bet. Yes, the bigger payout is on the parlay, and it does look attractive, but the books simply make a killing off of them. Parlays are the sports betting equivalent of the penny slot. Bettors keep going back to the well over and over in hopes of hitting a big payout. Whether it's a penny slot or a parlay, though, the big winners are almost always the casinos or the books. I'm Dave Carney, and this is Sports Betting 101. For more sports betting tips, listen to me weekday mornings on WKTY and read my daily sports betting article at WKTYSports.com.
I want to thank my mommy for loving me so much, for taking me out to the park, for reading me books, for taking me to the doctor when I broke my foot in ballet rehearsal,
for leaving me alone when I wanted to be alone.
And now, as a grown-up, I'm thankful for being able to take care of you, my dear mom, for having the chance to take you to the park, for reading you those books we enjoy so much, for being able to take you to your therapies after you twisted your ankle, for understanding that sometimes you simply want to be alone.
Roles change without us noticing. And in your new role, we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving to get practical health and wellness tips to provide even better care for your loved one. Remember, visit aarp.org/caregiving. AARP. We help you help. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Here at Aquinas High School, Drew Kelly live with you here this evening. 47-43 the score as we get set for the second half. This is going to be a fun one. Obviously, we talk about the adjustments that Coach Donarski has to make defensively, but their offense needs no adjustments. They're on pace to score 94 points in this game. Just given the pace that we're going with, up and down the floor we go here at the Reinhart Athletic Complex here this evening. Wherever you are, we hope you're safe. We hope you're warm. Wind chill warning in effect for the lacrosse area at about 6 o'clock tonight as we've got an early steal in the second half. As here comes number 14, Elena Bagnevsky, into the front court after the steal. Macy Donarski has it left wing, drives into the lane, kicks it opposite corner. Long two on the way for Shea Barr. She missed it. Offensive rebound by J.C. Weisbrod. Now back to Donarski. A 15-footer from the left baseline is up and good for Macy. Donarski, 49-43, 17-28 to go here in the second half. Matzik out on the top of the key. Now left wing it goes for Isabella Lenz. Lenz has bumped a couple of times in the perimeter. And now a drive by Dolman in the lane. Missed the shot from the left hand. No good. Rebounded underneath by Macy Donarski. Up ahead. Beautiful pass to Bagnevsky, and she is stuffed at the rim. Aquinas faithful wanting a foul. Looked like a pretty clean block, quite frankly. But 17:06 to go. Might have gotten her with a body, I guess, in the lower half, but that was a pretty good defensive play. Inbounds pass goes to Weisbrod. Weisbrod, left block, gets it back out to Shea Barr. Now right wing for Bagnevsky. Bagnevsky hands it off to Weisbrod. She shoots from the right wing. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound by Shea Barr. And we've got a tie ball. Man. Once again, Aquinas looking for the reach in there. Gonna get a new ball in here. Clean off the old one. Donarski will inbound. And inbounds pass will go to Bagnevsky. Bagnevsky has it left corner. Looking for a teammate. Finds Donarski out left wing. Donarski drives into the lane from left to right and now gets it inside for Shea Barr. She lost control of it. Couldn't hang on. And it goes back to Prescott on the turnover. Masick has it in the forecourt for the Cardinals. Now the lob pass inside for Bolin. Bolin puts up the shot. No good. Blocked away. Offensive rebound to the putback is no good, but another foul called. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. Nicole Dahlman has 8 points on the evening, trying to get it into the double figures. And also back to a 2-possession game if she can knock down both. First one is good. 49-44, 16:25 to go here, second half. And the second one is no good. They say laying violation anyway. It goes back to Aquinas with a 5-point lead. J.C. Weisbrod will get it into Bree Barr. She's been quiet in this game. She got 7, but a couple of free throws involved in that as well. Macy Donarski has it left wing now into the corner left for Bagnevsky. Thought about a 3, now gets it into Weisbrod. J.C. Weisbrod into the opposite corner. 3-pointer put up by Shea Barr. Rims in and out. Tough break there for Aquinas. Up ahead, Matzik lays it off the glass for 2. Easily getting into the forecourt there and laying it off the glass. 49-46 rather, 15:55 to go here in the contest. Macy Donarski has it top of the key. Step backs and now drives, stops right at the lane, kicks it in to Bree Barr. The floater is up, no good. Ball tapped around, taken by Bagnevsky. Now top of the key for Donarski. Left wing for Weisbrod, back to Macy. Macy drives right of the lane, kicks it right corner for Bree Barr. She shot fakes, drives around her defender. Another in and out shot there for Aquinas. Ball loose on the floor, and I think we're going to get another jump ball, and this one's going to bring it to the Cardinals of Prescott. 1 possession game here. Inbounds pass is going to go to Matzik. Up ahead, they go to Tori Bank, who had a big half in the first half there. Bank, right wing, cross-court pass, left wing for Matzik, and now back to Bank. Inside, nice entry feed to Dahlman. And Nicole Dahlman makes it a 1-point game, 49-48. Coach Donarski needs a timeout, and the Prescott fans are going wild here at the Reinhart Athletic Complex. 30-second break. 15:09 to go, second half. We're back at 30 as well. This is high school playoff basketball on WKTY.
I'm Puck. I'm on the radio, and I'm the design director at Midwest Family Lacrosse. There's a connection when it comes to storytelling. It's all about finding your story and what makes you different, what makes you better. And being able to tell your story with music and words and images across so many platforms just makes your story come alive in people's minds. To me, that's marketing different.
Marketing different. Find out how at MidwestFamilyLacrosse.com.
Back here at Aquinas High School, Drew Kelly live with you here this afternoon alongside Tyler Woodward, our videographer, as well as Brent Bills back in the studio. 49-48, 15:04 to go here at the contest. Macy Donarski, floater right of the lane, puts it up off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Dahlman. She outlets right to Lenz, and Lenz cross-court pass to the left side. Now extra pass, top of the key to Posthuma. They throw it around. Now Posthuma, top of the key for three. That one is almost in off the bankboard. No good. Rims in and out. Rebounded by Weisbrod. That was halfway down, and this place would have exploded on the Prescott bench had that gone in. Aquinas lead is 1. Dinarski steps back, now attacks again, picks up her dribble, gets it off to Weisbrod, top of the key. Weisbrod, right of the lane, puts up the 15-footer, and she knocks it down. J.C. Weisbrod now with 6. 51-48, 14-18 to go here in the contest. Little token pressure now, a steal. A tramp and a steal by Aquinas. Dinarski on the other end puts up the shot. Foul called, and she's going to the line for a pair of free throws. One of the few times that Aquinas has had that type of pressure and turnover resulting in offensive opportunities in quite some time. Really got away with it after the first 4 minutes or so of the first half. Prescott has done a great job of limiting those opportunities. First shot is good by Macy Dinarski. She'll get another opportunity here at the charity stripe. Make it a 5-point lead with 53-48 as Macy knocks down both. 14:08, now we've got some more pressure. Macy Dinarski almost got the steal. Now a loose ball. It's going to be Weisbrod, or Bagnevsky rather, right on top of the basketball, but they say that the foul is called on Aquinas. Who do they get? They're going to get Bagnevsky, her third personal foul, team's second. 14:02 to go. Inbounds pass goes to Matzik, and Matzik will cross the timeline as she passes it up ahead to Tori Bank. Bank into the corner for Lenz for three. That one off the back iron, no good. Nice strong rebound by Macy. Dinarski into the front court for Aquinas. Attacks the glass, puts up the shot, no good. Ball loose on the floor, taken by Dinarski. Into the corner for Bagnevsky. She shot fakes around her defender. Back to Dinarski in the left corner, and she'll reset the offense. Now she attacks. Into the corner left for a long two. It's good. Elena Bagnevsky. Now into double figures and a steal again. Macy Dinarski. A wild pass. Into the corner for Bagnevsky for three. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebar off to Weisbrod. Her shot in and out, no good. Rebounded by number 25, Lily Posthuma. And now a timeout has to be called by the Prescott Cardinals. A 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here for the time being. A great opportunity exists for people who enjoyed sports as participants who would like to give back to the game that means so much to them. Becoming a high school official gives you the opportunity to get involved, get in shape, and help teach the game to young people. Signing up is easy to become a WIAA licensed official. Go online at WIAA.org to apply and become a WIAA licensed official. A message from WKTY and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. Well, they are getting their workout here this afternoon. It has been a back and forth, up and down affair. 13-12 to go here in the contest. Aquinas with a nice little spurt to get it to a 7-point lead, and Prescott needed a timeout. Trying to regroup momentarily here as they look to get back into the game, get a little bit closer. Inbounds pass will go here into Matzik, and now up ahead to Bank on the left side, and now off to Lenz. Isabella Lenz is trapped, gets it off to Bank, and now into the corner right side for Posthuma. Top of the key for Lenz, three-pointer on the way, knocks it down. Isabella Lenz with her third three-pointer of the evening. It's now 55-50, and they're going to call it a long two. Now they go 55-51. 12:45 to go. Here's the shot put up on the baseline by Shea Barr, and it's good. Shea Barr gets into the action for her first points of the night. Now a reach in, a pushing foul called on Aquinas. Who are they going to get? Pressure in the backcourt, trying to get another steal. Fiona O'Flaherty picks up her second personal, team's third of the evening. Tori Bank will inbound it to Matzik. Still in the backcourt for Prescott. Now she'll cross the timeline. Split the double team. That was impressive. Crosses over to Benz. or Lenz rather. She misses the shot, no good, and the weak side rebound pulled down by O'Flaherty. Up ahead to Macy Donarski. And a wide open shot about 7 feet away for Bagnevsky, and she pans it for two. Elena Bagnevsky on the scoreboard again here in the second half. 59-51, 12:08 to go. And now here is a reach-in foul called on Bagnevsky. She got thrown to the floor there by Lily Posthuma. And that's going to be the fourth personal foul on Bagnevsky. That's a big-time foul. They're going to have to find a way to play without her. She's been fairly effective here this game, but they're not going to have her for the near future at least. Coming in is Bree Barr. Here's the pass up ahead to Isabella Lenz. Back to number 2, that is Brinley Goring, and she misses it. Rims in and out on the three-pointer. Bagnevsky on the bench with 4 fouls. Bree Barr just replaced her. Now left wing for Fiona O'Flaherty. O'Flaherty off to the left wing for Donarski. Donarski drives it to the lane. Will stop and go move into the corner for 3. That one is no good. Rebounded by Shea Barr. Shea Barr gets the rebound, gets it back out to Macy. Donarski attacks the dribble and it puts up the shot. No good, but a foul called, and Macy Donarski is going to get a couple of free throws at the line. The sophomore for Aquinas. Going to run out of space to put her points. First free throw's on the way, and it's good. It's a good sign if you're an Aquinas fan. The announcer has no more room to put her points. Second free throw is good as well. Here's some backcourt pressure as Isabella Lenz for Prescott, able to break it easily. And now here's the pass to Dahlman. Dahlman. And the hook shot is up. No good. Left of the lane with her left hand. She missed it. Up ahead to Bree Barr. Barr on the rim. Put up the shot. No good, but a foul called. And she'll get another 2 shots at the line. 10-point lead for Aquinas. 11:15 to go in the game, and it's one of those situations Aquinas has played so dominantly these last 4 or 5 years that you're up by 10 and you feel like you're down by 6. Prescott has been right there. Second one is no good as well. 2 misses there by Barr, and still a 10-point game. 11:10 to go in the game. Up ahead for Isabella Lenz. Lenz spins, and it's almost stolen away. J.C. Weisbrod had her hand on it. Somehow couldn't come up with it. Goes out of bounds into the Prescott bench. Coach Donarski saying, just grab it. Don't try to dribble it. And now a kick by Weisbrod, and it stays on the other end. Inbounds pass will go to Dahlman. Now top of the key, it goes back to Tori Bank. Bank over to Isabella Lenz. Lenz guarded there by Macy Donarski. Lenz, crossover dribble. And now she's double teamed, gets it off to Bank, and now into the corner it goes for Goring. Goring throws it away. Stolen away by Macy Donarski. Donarski up ahead on the other end, lays it off the glass for 2. And a timeout has to be called by Prescott again. 63-51, 10:38 to go in the game. We've got a 60-second timeout, and we're back after this. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
Hi, I'm Dave Carney, your host of the WKTY Morning Show, weekdays from 6 to 9, right here on your home for sports in Western Wisconsin, WKTY La Crosse, 96.7 FM and 580 AM. Hope you are having a great day and staying really warm. On Monday, when I come back bright and early at 6 o'clock, I'll tell you all about the sports weekend that was. The Badgers versus Michigan on Sunday, the Bucks versus the Jazz on Friday night. We've got a lot to discuss, and we'll get some insight from Green and Gold insider Joe DeGuano as well. Tune in Monday starting at 6.
You're not wired to have a response to this sound. You're neutral to it, and you can hear it repeatedly without feeling anything. But when we introduce a new stimulus, save the food, we've achieved pulling a natural or inborn response from you. Save the food, because 40% of all food in the US never gets eaten. Save the food. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit SaveTheFood.com. Brought to you by NRDC and the Ad Council.
Aquinas High School. Drew Kelly live with you here tonight. 63-51, 10.5 minutes to go in the contest. Almost a traveling now it will be by Goring. Drug her pivot foot. Tried to pass it to the perimeter, and the pass was denied, and had a little bit in no man's land there, so back to Aquinas. Macy Donarski, she's got it top of the key, dribbles to the right side, backdoor feed to Weisbrod, open for the deuce underneath. J.C. Weisbrod with another bucket. She's got 8, 65-51, and Aquinas starting to pull away a little bit here with plenty of time remaining. Tori Bank gets it between the circles to the free throw line, and back to Bank on the left wing, and it's going to be stolen away. Good hands by Aquinas. Donarski up with it. Top of the key. Nice job behind her back. Gets all the way to the rim and lays it off the glass for 2. 16-point lead now. 8:59 to go. Tori Bank. Off to Isabella Lenz. She's got it left wing. Steps back, gets the top of the key. Now right of the lane goes number 14. That is Aaron Boatman back into the game. And now a long two put up by Goring. Goring now has 8, with a couple of three-pointers included. 67-53, 9:23 remaining. And here is the pass to the corner. Three-pointer put up by Barr, and that rims in and out all the way around the rim. Could not fall. And here is Lenz again, all the way to the hole on the other end. She missed it, no good. Rebounded by Fiona O'Flaherty. Up ahead for Lacey Donarski. She stops on the left wing for 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. Coaching staff for Aquinas fired up. Donarski continues to fill up the stat sheet here. 70-53. Now we've got a jump ball and a tie-up, and it goes to Aquinas. And now they call a foul. The ref from behind called a foul. The ref that was looking at the ball called a jump ball. Wow. Dave Donarski almost had to leave the gym. He couldn't believe it. Dave Donarski in the very corner of the gym there. 8:51 to go. Finally starting to walk back to his bench. If you don't want a technical, just run to the locker room. You'll feel better. 8:46 to go. Driving around a defender onto the baseline by Len. She puts up the shot off the glass. No good. Couldn't get the friendly roll. And here comes Weisbrod splitting the double team. Weisbrod into the front court. Stopping at the top of the key. Still keeps her dribble. Now top of the key it goes to Bree Barr. Barr, nice job between her back. Avoiding the defender. Now top of the key. Left wing it goes for Fiona Flaherty. She missed the shot. No good. Offensive rebound by Barr. Back out. Three-pointer is rattling in and out. No good. Ball still tapped around. Finally taken by Dahlman. Nicole Dahlman with a rebound. Isabella Lenz. Back to Dahlman. Top of the key. And now they throw it around into the corner for Banky. Post Huma. Top of the key. Now left wing for Banky. Inside for Dahlman. She was somehow able to get the catch. A tough pass to handle, but Nicole Dahlman able to kiss it off the glass for 2. 70-55, 7:50 to go here in the contest. J.C. Weisbrod has it right wing for Aquinas. She dribbles to the top of the key. Now into the lane, puts up the tough shot from 8 feet. Got it to go. J.C. Weisbrod continues to fill it up. She's into double figures. 72-55, 7.5 minutes to go. Stolen away. And here is a almost turnover, and now it will be basically taken away and just given away, as a matter of fact, as Bailey Tayush stole it and then just lost it. 32nd time out here. We're going to keep it for the time being as the Blue Golds and Cardinals student section kind of get into it. Whether you're a coach, licensed official, school administrator, or one of the millions of high school sports fans in Wisconsin, the WIAA online apparel store is available on the WIAA website at WIAAWI.org. Click on the store link at the bottom of the WIAA homepage and check out the various apparel options available with the licensed WIAA logo. Again, that website is WIAAWI.org to order your WIAA licensed apparel. Should Aquinas go on to win this game, they've got 2 more games to go to get back to the state tournament, this time in Division III as opposed to Division IV. Where they'll be playing that state tournament, anybody's guess. Either in Oshkosh or lacrosse. Aaron Banky gets the top of the key to Isabella Lenz. Now back to Banky, left wing. Between the circles, it's Dahlman. Dahlman backs down, gets into a double team for Aquinas. Somehow gets out of it. It was blocked away, actually, and goes back to the Cardinals. Into the corner it goes. Now back out to Banky, and now right wing it goes for Matzik for three. That one is going to go, plus a foul away from the basketball. Coach Donarski confused. Matzik now with 7. So it wasn't obviously, it wasn't a shot on the foul. It was away from the basketball. So it goes back to Prescott with a foul. 6th team foul on Aquinas. It's going to go to on Gracie Kronk, her first personal as well. So Lenz will inbound here. Gets it into Torrey Bank. Bank retreats towards the left wing and now tries to go back to the corner. Tries to find Posthuma, but it goes out of bounds. A little bit too tall for her to handle. 14-point lead for Aquinas. 6:47 to go in the game. Macy Donarski dribbles to the right side. Now gets to the baseline. Back out. It goes to Fiona O'Flaherty. Gracie Kronk, left wing. Shoots the three. That one off the mark. No good. Rebounded underneath by Posthuma. Posthuma up ahead. Goes to Dahlman. Now back to Posthuma. Top of the key. Reset the offense. Matzik gets it off to Isabella Lenz out on the right wing. She drives around O'Flaherty. Puts up the shot. No good, but a foul called, and she'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. Bree Barr getting set to check in. So too Elena Bagnevsky, who has 4 personal fouls. She was lost about the 13-minute mark or so. Lenz's first free throw is good.
Entering for the Blue Bulls, number 11, Bree Barr, and number 14, Elena Bagnevsky.
Checking out of the game is O'Flaherty and Gracie Kronk. Second free throw by Lenz is no good. Missed it. And the rebound comes down to Bagnevsky. Bagnevsky off to Macy Donarski, who will run the controls here with 6:07 to go. Pass off to Bagnevsky, left wing. And she just lost control of it. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball. They're going to call a foul, actually, from behind. Kind of the same thing happened a couple of possessions ago with Aquinas getting called for a foul as opposed to a jump ball. They called it on Isabella Lenz, her third, team's fourth. Inbounds pass with a cross-court pass to Bagnevsky. Bagnevsky, top of the key. Dribbles with her left hand, now goes with the right hand. Right of the lane. Kicks it back out to Bree Barr. Barr has it knocked out of her hands, gets it back to Bagnevsky. Elena Bagnevsky stops, picks off the handoff to Weisbrod, and now Macy Donarski. Donarski looks at the defense with 5.5 minutes to go in the contest. Donarski into the lane, and now retreats. Drives again into the corner. A three-pointer put up by Bagnevsky. Her shot no good. Weak side rebound, though, taken by Bailey Tayush. Tayush hounded, trying to get it inside for Bree Barr, and a timeout has been called by Aquinas. 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. 13-point lead for Aquinas. We're back after this. This is high school basketball on WKTY.
Midwest Family Entertainment.
I'm Brittany Stiles, the manager of Midwest Family Entertainment, and I would love the chance to chat with you about your big day. We want to be there for it, all of it. A lot of the process is pre-planning to be sure everything goes as smoothly as possible, and that's where I come in. We'll work together closely to make sure you get everything you want for your dance, dinner, music, ceremony, whatever you envision. Let's make it happen. Visit our website and click on reservations to connect with me.
MidwestFamilyEntertainment.com.
back here at Aquinas High School. Drew Kelly live with you here tonight. Tyler Woodward alongside me doing the videography, and Brent Bill's back in the studio as well. 5:15 remaining in the contest. Here's the inbounds pass. It goes to Donarski off to the right side for Bailey Tayush, and back to Donarski. Donarski, an arm bar. Used that left arm to push off, and it's an offensive foul. Second personal foul called on Macy, an 8th team foul on Aquinas. Ridley Goring, double team to the backcourt. Now they're going to get a foul. Too aggressive defensively on Aquinas. Coach Donarski say they've got their hands straight up and down. And Goring kind of bumped into them, but to say they invaded the cylinder a little bit. So Goring goes to the other end of the floor to shoot a 1-and-1. 9th team foul. First personal called on Bailey Tayush. Goring trying to get into the double figures with 2 free throws here. 8 points total. First one is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Bagnevsky. Elena Bagnevsky gets it off to Macy Donarski, still in the backcourt. 4:50 to go here in the contest. She'll cross the timeline, split the double team, gets it into the corner. Bailey Tayush thought about a 3, now retreats to the perimeter. Inside it goes for Bree Barr, but she traveled with it. Pretty good pass by Tayush to find Barr, but Barr just stutter stepped inside. 72-59. Up ahead to Goring. Into the corner right side it goes to Bank. And back to Goring out of the wing. Inside the post it goes to Dahlman. Dahlman put up the shot. It was no good on the turnaround jumper from right inside. 2 fouls coming up though.
Louisville's foul is on number 24, Jason Weisberg, her first team 10.
Personal foul called on number 24. Casey Weisbrod, 10th team foul. It's going to be 2 shots at the line here for Prescott. Nicole Dahlman now with 13 points on the night. The first one's up and good. Shea Barr checks in place of Bailey Tayush. That one rims it out, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Posthuma. Off to the left wing, and now a reach-in foul called on Bree Barr. That's another 2 shots upcoming. Tori Bank back to the line.
Tori back to the line, shooting the double bonus.
Trying to make this a 10-point game if she can knock down both. First one's up and good. The second one upcoming momentarily here. That's good as well. Got a 10-point game with 4:20 to go. Full court press being applied now by Prescott. Trying to give Aquinas a little bit of their own medicine. Into the front court comes Aquinas. Macy Donarski dribbles with the right hand and sets up the play. Bree Barr now on the right side. Hands it off to Donarski. Donarski off to Shea Barr and back to Bree out on the right side. Bree Barr resets the offense. She's got it out near the timeline. Dribbles towards the top of the key. Now they throw it around. That is Bagnevsky trying to go underneath to Shea Barr, but it was picked off. Intercepted there by Goring. Now top of the key for Goring. Top of the key. They left it alone for 3. That one's short, no good. Ball loose on the floor. What is it going to be? It's going to be possession arrow favoring Aquinas.
Possession to the Blue Bulls.
10-point game, 3:36 to go. And here the one thing, if you're the Cardinals at the time that you might have to start fouling, you're going to be 3 fouls away from even putting Aquinas in the bonus. You're going to have to foul in a hurry multiple times. There's the pass up ahead, almost stolen away. Barr gets it into the corner for Bagnevsky. Bagnevsky, top of the key, it goes to Donarski. Donarski, stutter steps, gets it in the corner for Shea Barr, takes a Donarski screen, now top of the key. It goes for Bagnevsky. Elena Bagnevsky Good game here for her this afternoon. Gets it in the corner for Bree Barr. She will not take the shot. A little bit of a stalling offense right now. A little bit of a four corners. Driving is Bagnevsky into the corner for Shea Barr. Barr drives all the way in. Puts up the scoop shot. It was blocked away. 2:53 remaining. Prescott with possession of the basketball. Goring double teamed in the backcourt, and now it's going to be a foul called on Bree Barr. Coach Narski says you don't need to foul in that situation. A lot of fouls here this second half. Goring will shoot the pair. First one is on the way, no good. Take a look at what Aquinas has done these last few years here as far as winning state titles. It always feels like there's one game in the playoffs where they struggle, they don't play their best, and then they just steamroll the rest of the field. So maybe that is this game. And obviously Coach Donarski talked about it, Division III. It's going to be a lot tougher this time around. Maybe they get their test here this evening. Macy Donarski driving into the lane. Drives between her legs, now has to retreat. Back to the right elbow. Shot is blocked away, ball loose on the floor. Off of Prescott. Oh, that's going to be changed. That's going to be changed to Prescott, yeah. It was off Aquinas. 2:24 left. Good job by the officials getting together to make the call. Sydney Matzik, right side here for Prescott. Cross-court pass goes to Postima. Now into the corner for Bank. Around the other side for Goring for three. This one partially blocked, no good. Rebounded underneath by Macy Donarski. Donarski looking over the defense. Now she will attack. Gets it in the front court for J.C. Weisbrod. Weisbrod backs to Macy Donarski. Into the corner it goes. Three-pointer by Bagnevsky, and she cans it. That could be a big-time three at this point in the game, up to a 13-point lead. Isabella Lenz trying to answer back with a three of her own. Rattles in and out, no good. Goring with offensive support. Her putback is no good. 90 seconds to go in the game. Macy Donarski to Bagnevsky into the corner. She wisely pulls it out, trying to burn some more clock. Prescott has to foul three more times just to get into the bonus, and now they finally call a blocking foul. Getting into her that time was Tori Bank. You got two more fouls to give if you're the Cardinals to Prescott with 1:20 remaining and a 13-point deficit. It's 47-43 at the halftime break. And a timeout has been called by Aquinas, wanting to make sure they've got exactly what they want on the offensive side of the basketball. We're back in 30 seconds. This is high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
Dad was a planner. I remember trips in the car. He had the miles, the stops, everything was mapped out. And as he got older, none of us kids were surprised at all that he already made plans. He wanted Schumacher Kish to handle his services. The way they helped with his brother's arrangements made him really feel like they were a part of making it special, like how a family would act. They did the same for us, too.
I'm Scott Kish at Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes. We'll be there when you need us the most.
Back here at Aquinas, Drew Kelly live with you here tonight. 75-62, Blue Gold's on top of the Prescott Cardinals. Cardinals have come here. They've been game, man. It's been a back and forth tight affair. It was 47-43 at halftime. They cut it to a 1-point Aquinas lead midway through the second half. Aquinas just all of a sudden went on like a little mini 5-0 spurt, and that's pretty much all they needed to kind of grab control of this one. Here's Macy Donarski. Back out top to J.C. Weisbrod, Elena Bagnevsky, and Bagnevsky keeps possession of the basketball, gets it to Shea Barr. Back to Bagnevsky, basically playing keep away, and now a foul finally issued on Tori Bank.
Cardinals offense on number 15, Nicole Dolman.
Dolman. Nicole Dolman. One more foul, that'll put him in the bonus. There's the inbounds pass. Goes to Macy Donarski, still in the backcourt. Now a foul called in the backcourt, and it'll be 1-and-1 opportunity here. Just over 60 seconds to go in the contest. Of course, these teams will all be reseeded for the sectionals. First one is on the way. It's good for Macy. We'll get one more. That one's up and good as well. Tori Bank into the front court. She's got it right wing. 55 seconds remaining. Almost stolen away. And now the pass to the left wing for Bo Skuma. Her three is on the way. Air ball no good. Isabella Lenz tried to save it. Stepped out of bounds. As she did so, and it goes back to the Blue Golds. Baseball pass down the floor. Macy Donarski tried to save it, unable to, and it goes back to the Cardinals. Luckily, she was able to at least get a piece of it, so she's not going to have to play defense out on the other baseline as Donarski steals it here. The pass into the front court was broken up by Donarski. Now the pass from J.C. by Bagnevsky. It was kicked. Fairly obvious there, but they missed it. Goes back to the Cardinals. They say it's a jump ball. Some more players coming in here for Prescott. We got Katrina Budworth. A lot of these players are seniors for Prescott. And Blue Gold's also doing the same with 37.7 seconds remaining. What a game this has been. It's really been a treat. The inbounds pass goes to number 2. That is Brindley Goring. Goring into the corner. It goes for Izzy Matzik. Throw it around to the right side for Katrina Budworth. Budworth double team there on the perimeter. Gets it to Goring. Back to Budworth. Thought about a 3. Double teamed again. And now they throw it back to the left side. It's Aaron Boatman into the corner for 3. That one rims in and out. No good by Izzy Matzik. And the rebound comes down to number 4. That being Danica Silcox. Silcox off to Bailey Tayush. 5 seconds remaining, and that'll probably do it as the Aquinas Blue Golds once again are regional champions. A great defensive performance there in the second half of the Blue Golds. They allowed 43 points until in the first half, and then just 19 in the second half. Meanwhile, Aquinas scores 47 in the first half. 30 in that second half. They win by 15. What a fun one here this evening. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll wrap things up, give you the scoring, and get you set for the sectional tournament coming up next week. This is high school playoff basketball on WKTY.
Local and national sports, news and updates, information you can't get anywhere else, plus a full line of WKTY podcasts. It's all at WKTYsports.com. Sign up for the WKTY Sports Blast, courtesy of Blue Honey Biofuels, an absolutely free sports information email once a day on our website, WKTYsports.com. Check out old high school games in high definition, WKTYsports.com, the best local and national sports site you can find.
We are excited about solar and Olson Solar.
That's Amy from Wetstein Brothers Electric on their partnership with Olson Solar Energy.
We like that it's great for the customer. You get Olson Solar, who knows the solar product, and then you get a separate company doing the actual solar integration into your power system. You get a second built-in second opinion.
Find more information on how solar energy can work in your home at wetsteinbrothers.com.
I'm Dan Patrick, and this is Above the Noise. The NBA's big matchup on the first post-NFL weekend is a good one. The Nets visit the Warriors on Saturday night. The two teams are kind of in opposite directions. Warriors lost their stars. KD's now a net. Klay Thompson's hurt. The Nets brought in new stars, Kyrie and KD and James Harden, the new big three. And yet, both teams are hovering around 500. The key difference is the Warriors look like they're having a lot of fun. Steph Curry has been magnificent. The role players doing their best. The Nets, on the other hand, seem frustrated. They have a major problem on the defensive side of the ball, and they're dropping games they have no right losing. With all of that being said, for now, the Warriors are just a nice story. They probably don't have the manpower to come out of the West, probably not even thinking about doing that. But the Nets, they're an actual title contender. Be nice for Brooklyn fans if they actually started playing like those title contenders. I'm Dan Patrick, and this is Above the Noise.
Guys, Valentine's Day is this Sunday. Are you still looking for a great Valentine gift for your special someone? Then give her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas. Available exclusively at pajamagram.com. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own soft skin. She'll love slipping these on every night, all year round, because the texture and touch of naturally nude pajamas is so soft and luxurious, they'll melt away her stress. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Check them out at pajamagram.com. Best of all, every pajamagram includes free gift packaging, which means you don't have to wrap a thing. So get her naturally nude pajamas and your free gift packaging today. Just go to pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Valentine's Day is guaranteed. That's pajamagram.com.
Welcome back to Aquinas High School. Drew Kelly, Tyler Woodward alongside me here. Brian Bill's back at the studio. Taking a look at the final score as we wrap things up here. Aquinas defeats Prescott 77-62. Leading score for both teams, Macy Donarski with 29 points on the night, 7 points for Bree Barr, 6 points for Fiona O'Flaherty, 16 points for Elena Bagneski, 2 points for Shea Barr, 10 points for J.C. Weisbrod, and 5 points for Gracie Kronk. As for the Prescott Cardinals, 8 points for Brindley Goring, 7 points for Sydney Matzik, 15 points for Tori Bank, 2 points for Aaron Boatman, and 14 points for Nicole Dahlman, as well as 16 points for Isabella Lenz, their leading scorer, who averages 21 points per game. As we mentioned, Aquinas did a great job defensively that second half, only allowing 19 points in the final 18 minutes. Our next broadcast of high school basketball will likely be next Friday at the very least. We'll be doing La Crosse Central as they take on an opponent to be determined as their regional tournament gets going. Aquinas will be playing a team to be determined coming up on Thursday of next week. We may be doing that game. We may possibly doing on Alaska if things work out. Hopefully they get the victory tonight against West Salem, or if West Salem wins, maybe we do that one. Who the heck knows? We'll let you know here on WKTY. Just keep on the radio to 96.7 FM, 580 AM. Keep the website on, WKTYsports.com, and we'll give you all the information as it develops. Once again, the final score in this one, Aquinas advances to the sectional semifinal next Thursday, 77-62. For Tyler Woodward and Grant Bills, I'm Drew Kelly saying so long. You've been listening to high school playoff basketball right here on WKTY.
Western Wisconsin Sports Leader. WKTY La Crosse, 96.7 FM.